What up？ 大家好，我是唢呐。大基不适合当导师，他不是一个很好的饶舌歌手，他的评审怎么那么烂呢？他干嘛在舞台上啊？你娘，你是在靠背哦！我跟你讲，大基 is the embodiment of hip hop culture, hip hop philosophy, and hip hop lifestyle. And today, I am going to explain to all you bitch ass niggas who keep talking exactly why he is the most important judge on that stage. So, I'm sure most of you are very familiar with the 4 elements of hip hop: graffiti, the DJ, the MC, and the break dancers. But did you know that there is actually a hip hop doctrine, rules to live the hip hop lifestyle by? That's right, motherfucker. 如果你想要加入这个嘻哈的文化 this hip hop lifestyle, if you want to call yourself hip hop, then you must live by this code. The hip hop doctrine consists of 5 parts. Number 1, authenticity. This is the center of hip hop culture. Whenever you hear rappers saying, keep it real, man, yeah, we be real, real talk, real recognize real, what they're talking about is being authentic. And being authentic does not mean only on stage. You must consistently and daily represent an authentic and unwavering representation of yourself. And Tuaki is the perfect example of this. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, oh yeah, I keep it real, man. I keep it real. I'm authentic. I'm the real version of me. Motherfucker, can you be authentic? Can you keep it real when you're at the top? When all your fans, when all these yes men around you telling you everything you want to hear, as long as you stick to the script, as long as you say everything you're supposed to say to protect your brand, their investment, and your image, your career, because that's what keeping it real means, homie. Tuaki certainly has. Now, previously, I said that the judges on that stage are like the Avengers of Taiwan hip-hop. You have Xiong Zai, who's Iron Man. He's very technical, 很帅啊. He knows how to pick things apart down to the molecular level of hip-hop.
That's palladium, 0.15 grams.
Then you have T Dao Jiang, who's very quiet, soft-spoken, but put that motherfucker in the studio and he hulks the fuck out. Then you have Leo Wong, who's all about the flow, and he is sensitive to the sound of your voice, like being sensitive to other dimensions, very similar to Doctor Strange. Then Tuaki is Captain Taiwan. Just like Captain America, he is the essence, the authenticity of hip-hop on that stage. This is why in the first few episodes, he was calling people out.
你写了蛮多这种抽象的哈，我的想法哈，你应该还是有蛮多故事可以写的哈，我会期待听到这方面的东西哈，不只是饶舌，而是更多的真实的人生体验和经历。
He was listening to people on stage and be like, hey, 那个真的是你吗? Because his job is to make sure that the rappers who are on that show are keeping it real, not only to their fans, but to themselves.
可是我看这个歌词，其实你要说是心魔吗？其实也好像不是那么是心魔，应该是可以让我们更感受到说，你到底在讲什么？就其实这个歌词套成其他的题目也是说得过去啊。所以我是希望，如果说这个主题的话，让我们更感同身受，更感觉到你们的挣扎，更感觉到你们的痛苦，而不是只是感觉到那一股缥缈虚无用文字去建造出来的东西。
And just like Captain America, Tuaki can do this all damn day.
I can do this all day.
And he's been doing it all damn day, son. And this is why authenticity is number 1 and the center. Because if you don't stand for something, nigga, you'll fall for anything. Number 2, speak truth to power. This means that you always tell the truth as it means to you, no matter the cost.
I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
Even if it risks your career or putting you in danger, you always speak the truth. Now, we're gonna take a slight left turn and go all the way back to the mid-1990s, the period that's considered the golden age of hip-hop. And during that time, there were 3 young bloods who were making their mark on American culture.
Straight out of Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, Eazy-E, and Dr. Dre dared to put out a song that not only talked about their life, but talked about the black community and the struggles that we were going through during that time. And their message was clear. Now, I'm sure you've heard this phrase before. You may have even seen the movie that was about these three individuals. NWA, along with Public Enemy and many other political groups, dared to stand up and say what was really going down. They dared to tell the truth during a period when doing so would have meant career suicide. NWA and Public Enemy created two of the most famous and biggest slogans of hip hop. Now, very similar to what they were doing, all the way across the ocean in Taiwan was a big, rock-looking motherfucker named Tuaki who was doing the exact same thing. But whereas MWA and Public Enemy faced pistols, Tuaki faced missiles, nigga. He dared to tell an entire government, some would argue one of the biggest governments in the world, to go fuck itself. Now, regardless of what your political views may be, what Tuaki did could be considered one of the most gangster moments in hip-hop. I mean, world hip-hop, fool. Word. Now, Tuaki could have taken another route. He could have bent the knee, kept his head down, kept his mouth shut, maybe even went to China, made a ton of money, maybe even be the host of 中国有嘻哈. But Tuaki chose to speak truth to power. Not for himself, not for his legacy, but for Taiwan and for Taiwanese hip-hop culture. And that makes Tuaki hard as fuck, son. 其实这样讲有一点 Tuaki 哈，这个真大杯。And what Tuaki has chosen to do has inspired an entire generation of rappers to do the same. Not to just speak up politically, but to speak up against social injustice, family issues, to speak up and talk about things that are really going on in Taiwanese life. And this actually embodies the third element of the hip-hop doctrine: change the game. Not only has Tuaki changed the game by inspiring an entire generation of rappers, he's also behind the game. 大嘻哈时代 is partly his creation. He's been working for a long time behind the scenes to get this program going. 人有公认, host to some of the biggest names in Taiwanese hip-hop, is ran and operated by Tuaki. Shit. Our 人有机车的比赛, we encourage people to rap using their 母语, is because of Tuaki. So nigga, when I say he could do this shit all damn day, he's been doing this shit all damn day.
I can do this all day.
And he's been doing it because he's been following the fourth part of the hip-hop doctrine, which is represent your hood. And that hood is Taiwan. Not only has he nurtured an entire generation of young Taiwanese rappers and created a record label to give them a platform, he has also created songs to represent his hood. This song was created not for Taiwanese hip-hop, not to show everyone how badass Tuaki is, but to show everyone how badass Taiwan is. To shed some light and represent the underdog of the international community during one of the most trying times in human history, when most rappers are trying to switch up their to protect their brand and try to post on Instagram and TikTok. Tuaki is trying to represent his hood. He's trying to lay it down and hold it down for his country. Not for himself, but for you, motherfucker, so that you motherfuckers can have a goddamn future. Woo, it's getting hot. God damn, my bald ass head is sweating. You got me so hot with this bullshit. This is why on 大嘻哈时代 as a 导师, although he may not be as critical as some of the other judges, he is keeping true to his role on that show. He is making sure that the contestants are being authentic, are speaking power to their truth, and representing their hood. His commentary is consistently authentic and inspiring.
你现在才15岁哦，练习一定要一直保持。成功它其实不是运气，成功其实是一种选择。哦，你每天在做的这件事就能够累积你日后的成功，所以你要继续保持。
Even when some of the contestants on that stage suck balls, and the people online know they suck balls, Waki still finds a way to encourage them.
其实一个很重要的点就是说，就是被你唱进去那个氛围里面。那我应该就是没有被你唱进这个氛围里面，很抱歉，这一次就是先不给过，加油。
Like, 卖还了 little nigga, you just didn't put forth the full effort that I think you could have this time. That's all right. Maybe better luck next time. Now get the fuck off my stage. Number 5, express yourself. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, express yourself 这么简单啊，上舞台啊，歌词要很屌啊，帅气要很屌啊 ，flow 要很棒啊，要很多变化啊，对吗？ No, nigga. Expressing yourself is not just limited to hip hop as an art form. Expressing yourself also means throughout your daily life and other different forms. And the way Twaki chooses to do this is by using his language. This motherfucker almost always speaks Taiwanese. He chooses to express himself in one of the country's most endangered languages, fool. A language that up until about 40 years ago was illegal to speak. Motherfuckers used to get put in jail for saying their own goddamn language. That shit sounds very familiar. Our people were told that our culture was whack as fuck. We were told that our mother tongue was whack as fuck. We were told that our very existence was whack as fuck. And Tama, that's exactly where hip hop came from, dude. This is what hip hop is. Hip hop is not just rap. Hip hop is life. You have to live that shit. You have to express that shit in your bones, nigga. It ain't just waving your hands in the air or wearing certain outfits and saying, do you know what I mean? We come from the underground. This shit is life. And just like Twaki, you gotta do that shit all damn day.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
That's why whenever Twaki is on that show and he sees rappers like Yappy using Kejiahua and Gambler, Pink Chain using Taiyu, he takes notice because he sees people who are expressing themselves authentically and unapologetically, the way hip hop was meant to be. Now, there are a lot of people competing on 大嘻哈时代 because they want to get that money, son.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Or they want to get some clout. They trying to enhance brand awareness. They trying to get famous. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool. But Twaki's job is to look for motherfuckers who are real, who are authentic. He is the spirit of this show.
Real, recognize, real, recognize. In home, real, recognize, real, recognize. Real.
Now, you may not like Twaki's music, you may not like the things he says, you may not like his politics. Shit, you might just hate the way the nigga looks. And that's fine. But the one thing that you cannot deny is Twaki's contribution to hip-hop culture, hip-hop life, Taiwanese culture, 大嘻哈时代, and you. The existence of this show alone is enough for him to claim his respect. So even if you don't show it, he's gonna get it. Because where there's Twaki, there's old Twaki. Now, as I said before, every judge on this show offers a unique perspective and much needed guidance. Xiong Zai is the technician. Ti Dao Jiang is the musician. Leo Wang, well, he's Dr. Strange. And Twaki, he is the spirit of hip hop. And just like Captain America, he can do this shit all damn day. Now, I know a lot of you are gonna be up in them comments, disliking and 反对 and talking some CCP 小粉红 bullshit. Bring it on, motherfuckers. Cause just like Twaki, we can do this shit all damn day. But before you do that, like, comment, subscribe, and share this shit. We'll see you next time. Peace!